Happy Holo Day. It's here. We're live. We're live. It's Holo Day. It's Thursday, the long anticipated Holo Day. Get your collector scores up because it is Holo Day. Let's see who we got here this morning. We got Ryan up in here, Jay Worley, DC1, Aaron Borland, good old Stan Chunk, Heath Johnson from Down Under, Joey Donnelly up in here, Real Rad Dad. We got Doovie, F-Bomb, Michael, Clapshot, Adam, Caleb, Joe. Guys, the party's happening here. Ricardo, Adrian, Bus, Tanner, Jamie. Shout out Jamie one time. New Top Shot Sonics content coming. Get ready. I saw that tweet. St. Pierre up in here. Show Artemis. Guys, we're all here. We're all excited. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. We had two basketball games that I got to tell you, I'm really excited to yell about. Also, shout out Dan Allen over here. Good afternoon from London. Missing the Ukraine, North Macedonia match for this. That's how much I care. That honestly, that like if you're in the United States right now, you might not think that's a big deal, but that feels like a big deal. That feels like a big deal. Shout out the Euro Cup. Excited about Euros. Sawyer says he will be listening. Sawyer, you got to let me know next time you're watching, bud, because we have a treat for you. We have a treat for you, Sawyer. Sawdust in the house. Yeah, you good news for Sawyer. He got a new nickname, so we're ready. Hey, I want to like let you guys know if you missed last night's show with the whole gang, it was fire. All right, it was fire. We had a lot of fun last night. It was wild. We had some new videos that I don't know if I'm sharing today. I feel like we need Sawyer to be live when we share that video again. But we got good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, we got to talk about the basketball. We have to talk about the basketball. Before we do that, though, like the stream, get the numbers up. Let's go. Let's take Team Hold to the moon. Oh, okay. Sawyer said he saw the drop last night, which means we're starting. If he saw it, we're starting it right now. We're starting it right now with a little sawdust. That broke my internet. I think that absolutely broke my internet. So hopefully you guys can see me now because we came back to a spinning wheel, but I think we're back. Incredible. Also, I love I have the YouTube stream up and I can see my face frozen, and it is A+ that you guys are seeing that right now. Sawyer, we love you. That was the best. All right, I see Worm in the chat. Worm is like, when football. Listen. We have to talk about the Sixers. I mean, sure, let's give the Hawks their props. Hey, let's play a game. Let's play a game right now. How many Philadelphia 76ers scored in the second half last night? I want to throw it in the chat. How many do you think? How many Philadelphia 76ers? Would they have like a 12-man bench? Probably an 8-man rotation, let's say. Give me how many 76ers you think scored in the second half. Give it to me. I want to know. I'm not gonna go forward until I see some guesses in here. Because Bus says 3. All right, we got a lot of twos. That's right. It was 2. Seth Curry and Joel Embiid, the only guys to get buckets the second half. Field goals. That's unbelievable. I think we need Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris to partially tear their meniscus so, they can perform a little bit better. That unbelievable by Philadelphia. Here's another fun stat for you. So only those two guys scored in the second half, right? Do you know who the closing lineup the Hawks had out there? Lou Williams and Trae Young were the backcourt. Lou Williams hasn't played defense since 2009. Like, how is that happening? Let's just run over and I don't want to take anything away from the Hawks. Fantastic comeback. Listen, if you're an 89 Cavs fan, who said Hawks? Thank you, Ernest, for the Guster shout out. But unbelievable stuff. So let's go. Johnny Collins, 19-11. Trae Young, 39-7. Gallinari and Lou Williams combined for 31 off the bench. Embiid, 37-13. Seth Curry, 36-7. Tobias Harris played 38 minutes, 4 points. Ben Simmons played 38 minutes, 8 points. 8 points. ladies and gentlemen, your number one seed, the Philadelphia 76ers. Good God. How do you lose that game? How do you get 36 points from a role player and lose that game? That would have been like if the Nets lost to the Bucks when Jeff Green got you 27. You can't lose that game. Series is a wrap. This is a wrap on that. M. Crowell, shout out the Twitch gang over there. M. Crowell says Lou and Trey in the court at the same time is a problem on offense. They can both do the same thing. But it's not. Like, I mean, yes, Lou can get buckets, but Lou was unplayable last year in the playoffs. Lou famously a bad playoff player. Any sort of competent playoff team targets Lou Williams. And then you're telling me you've got two of those guys. You have two terrible defenders, right? Two terrible defenders on the court at the same time. No one else can score. None of your guards can score outside of Seth Curry. Not Steph Curry, Seth Curry. Wow. Unbelievable. Mike Hawk, what's going on? What are the Patrick says I just found the Hawks mascot name is Mike. Is that real? Wow, Trey the next Iverson. Oh my God. Actually, Jeb Bush is going to have a meltdown. M. Crowell says, but I'm a basketball coach, and what I saw was Atlanta not knowing how to guard. You mean Philly not knowing how to guard it? I'm assuming you mean Philly. Come on, basketball coach. You need to get your teams right. People are saying, is Doc overrated? Is Doc to blame for this? Yeah, sure. You can like put some of this on Doc. Ben Simmons. I don't know. You guys watch it? Did you guys watch last night? Well, like the camera zooms in on Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons looks terrified out there. He didn't want any part of that. No. Oh, I see what you guys are doing. Nice try, guys. Not today. Ben Simmons looked terrified. Ben Simmons did not want the ball. I mean, Tobias Harris, how do you get 4 points, man? How do you get 4 points? Gallinari was locking you down? Come on. And I mean, like, Embiid's given it everything he's got. So I hope Embiid doesn't take any flack. I mean, he did the best to shut down the pick and roll against Trae Young in the first half, but like, clearly he's not 100%, and he still put up 37 and 13. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. There was just, I just can't, and I don't want to take anything away from Atlanta because they incredible comeback. They're fighting. I guess it's just so wild to see them take it to Philly like this. And I thought they'd give them hell only because Philly is a deep team, right? Philly is such a deep team that, I mean, I'm sorry. Atlanta is such a deep team that they're not running out any bad players. Like no one bad's coming out there. But man, I like unbelievable. And I'm with you, Worm. The Sixers, the Hawks are in the Sixers' head, right? Like this is 2 games in a row. They've been down aggressive double figures, right? And still found a way to come back and win this. It's over. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because you tell me Ben Simmons shows up in Game 6 in Atlanta, all of a sudden he's not going to be afraid? No way. Trey cut his hair and he's an instant all-star. That's not wrong. And then Derek says, does Philly blow this up, and how good will Ben Simmons look in Celtic green? How dare you, Derek? How dare you? Shout out Dick Chuck. But the East, the playoffs in general are just bonkers, right? Like as we learned yesterday, Kawhi's done. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about this game too, because everyone in the chat every freaking day is like, hey, when are you going to put respect on the Jazz? It's not today. We're putting respect on the Jazz. You can't lose this game. You can't lose Game 6 at home. I mean, Game 5 at home. You can't. It's 2-2. They don't have Kawhi Leonard. How? And hey, listen, no one dunks on Paul George quite like me. And Paul George, 37, 16, and 5, came out and balled. 37, 16, and 5. Marcus Morris was like, I got this. 25 points. No peripheral stats, but 25 points. Reggie Jackson, best point guard left in the playoffs. Reggie Jackson with 22 points. Terrence Mann is going to go out there and score. And then here, similar to Seth, and I'm not comparing Seth Curry to Bojan Bogdanovic. I'm not. But you can't get 32 points from Bojan and lose that game. You can't. Donovan Mitchell at 21 and 5. Rudy 17 and 10. I'm sorry, guy. You have to. The Jazz have to win that game. That's a wrap too. So now I mean, I guess the Jazz could come out and win this game, but this I forget who said it in the chat, but like yesterday, I think someone was like, "Oh, why would they rush Conley back now? This series is over." This is why, because you can't fuck around with that game. You have to win that game. You can't lose game 5. And this is why I will continue to not put respect on Utah's name. And Donovan Mitchell, I like Donovan Mitchell. I do, even though I feel like he's a little too aware of the camera. You got to bring it. There's no Kawhi. Who's guarding you? There's no Kawhi. You can't get shut down. You can't get shut down at home. Oh man, what a just bad. So this is crazy, right? This is now let's like project here. So maybe this goes 7, which no team is rooting for this to go 7 more than the Suns, right? Because they're like, give us as many days as possible. And there was like conflicting reports about the Chris Paul thing yesterday, but it does seem like Chris Paul has been vaccinated. So most likely he's either missing game 1 or not missing games at all. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But the Suns are either going to get a Jazz team who clearly I'm not going to respect. Like, do we think the Jazz can win 2 games in a row right now? Chris Wilson, sorry, I sniffed into the mic. Chris says Clippers are too deep. Utah's only like 6 quality players without Conley. Wait. Who are the deep guys on Utah? I mean, on the Clippers. Are you counting? Rajon Rondo? Are you counting Luke Kennard? Who are the deep guys? What are you talking about? They play Luke Kennard. Wow. Who do you respect more, PG or the Jazz? I guess this is for my respect. Whoever wins this series earns my respect. Honestly, I won't say anything negative about Paul George for an entire calendar year if they get through this series. If they win 2 of 3 against Utah without Kawhi, I will. Yes, Kennard is terrible, Chris. Kennard is terrible. You know what? Kennard was unplayable for half of this year. We're going to pull it up. You want to do this right now, Chris? Because I feel like, Chris, you left some salty comments yesterday, too. So I'm happy to pull up some basketball reference. Here we go. Let's go. Let me switch. This is the first share screen of the day brought to you by Dwayne Bacon. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Kennard, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist a game, is PER of 12. PER of 12. He was unplayable. Let's look at is there like a minutes category? Minutes played. Let's get down here. 11, 4, all right, 20. 11. And you got to remember, anytime he's getting in the 30s or high 20s, it's because Kawhi or PG was load management. Look at this, 3, 1. He is so bad. Luke Kennard is so bad. And Batum and Terrence Mann, sure, but that's like they start now. Those are starters. Kennard's a spot-up shooter. Oh my God, guys, these Kennard takes. He's the most expensive spot-up shooter of all time. Sorry, people are seeing Bacon stuff for the first time. So shout out Dwayne Bacon. Good morning to Dwayne Bacon. This Heath Johnson with that. This is the only correct take. This is the correct take right here. This is still the correct take right here. Shut up. Hey, yeah, tell me you went to Duke without telling me you went to Duke. How about that? But he is a lefty. But better than the Jets. So, oh my God, Derek. All right. Anyways, this is what I wanted to say. So I think the Suns have to be. Oh my God, guy. Yeah, but you're listing starters. Zubats is a bad take too. Zubats has been unplayable. Zubats got out. Luka absolutely tortured him in the pick and roll. They had to stop playing him. Last night, oh my God, we're pulling up Zubats stat line. This is we'll do him with Kawhi and without Kawhi here. Actually, no, forget it. We'll pull it up on Basketball Reference. We'll pull it. I can't believe we're looking up Clippers. Chris, you're in my head today. I feel like that you're the Atlanta Hawks and I'm the 76ers. Let's look at Zubats' last couple games here. Let's see. Oh my God, I scrolled too far. So in the 2021 playoffs, the 2021 playoffs, he is game started 4. He's averaging 14 minutes a game. You know what? He's shooting like 50% from the field with 1 field goal and 2 attempts. Let's see what else we got here. What other stats can we highlight here with the great Ivan Zubats? Let's see what else. 4 points a game. 4 points a game. 1 turnover a game. Let's see. 2 rebounds. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it anymore. No more Clippers talk. They don't even use. Oh my God, Chris. Now we're referencing, but they don't use Boogie Cousins because he's bad. Like if they weren't, they're not saving him. They're not saving him. Oh my God. I think you're just trolling me now. Yeah, Zubats played 8 minutes last night. 8 minutes. And you want to know why? Because I played him in DFS. All right. All of this to say is that the Suns are waiting on a Utah Jazz team who just took a dump or a Kawhi-less Clippers. So if you're Phoenix, dude, Chris, I would take Derek Favors over Zubats. Derek Favors is actually a really good backup big. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm this angry. I woke up early this morning. I was feeling really good. The coffee was settling in. But yeah, if I'm the Suns, I'm pretty excited. And let's talk about the East for a second. If you're on the East side of things and you're Atlanta, I mean, do we think Milwaukee can win 2 games in a row? Do we think they can win 2 games in a row? Because I don't. First of all, I don't, because Coach Budenholzer is like, hey, I'm still here. But the Nets, do we think the Nets just pack it in tonight? They're like, you know what? Forget it. Chris, it's Zubats. I think I know a lot of people, Jason's like, Nets still winning it all. Here's the thing, man. Harden is unplayable, right? Not unplayable, but Harden is attackable right now. And like, just say we look at this matchup, say Atlanta gets through, right? And Atlanta gets through and then plays Brooklyn. I just don't know if it's a tough matchup. I mean, obviously no one like Atlanta doesn't have anyone to guard KD, obviously. But if you have Harden in the shape that he's in right now, I mean, the Hawks are going to be a little bit smarter than Mike Budenholzer, where they'll actually attack Harden, right? Yeah, Beamer says, let's talk about good players. Tim Legler was saying that the Nets should punt on game 6. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, right? Because you had KD play 48 minutes. You had Harden, who's like clearly hurt. And I just wonder if they go out in the first quarter, right? And they just shoot a shit ton of threes, like let variance decide. Just fire a bunch of threes. Maybe they're hot from 3. And if they get out to a lead and they have a chance to steal it, they steal it. But if like Milwaukee gets an 8-point lead, just sub everybody in. Doovie says, so who wins between Atlanta and the Bucks when that series starts? I don't think the Bucks can win. No, Patrick, I agree, right? We're judging Harden on his first game back too soon. But I don't think it was like Harden was rusty. I don't think Harden's healthy. I don't think he's healthy. I mean, that hamstring is going to bother him for a while. Jan Kirby, everybody is counting out Giannis and the Bucks. I am. I think they win tonight at home, and then I think they lose in game 7. God, man, I can't believe the Clipper talk we just did. All right, let's should we actually talk about Top Shot? So based on all of those things, I think we're lining up for like a pretty interesting Eastern and Western Conference Finals. I think what's pretty exciting about it, even though I mean the injury thing is brutal, absolutely brutal. But like I can't I don't know what's going to happen, and that's been pretty exciting. That's been pretty exciting. So I like it. Yo, V-Hawk up in here. We like it. We like V-Hawk in here. Yeah, Giannis might be ready for a Ben Simmons game. I tweeted this out last night. I think we should have a championship game for the most embarrassing team between Milwaukee and Philadelphia. But now I feel like now we need to throw Utah in there. Utah, respect. Get out of here. I like that there's nobody in the chat saying put some respect on Utah. Patrick says Coach Bud hasn't been the same since Drake chased him out of Toronto. Not wrong. Nets and Suns. Yeah, I'd give me a Nets and Suns final, man. Give me a Nets and Suns final. All right, let's go over. Let's check out the Top Shot streaks since I have screamed for the first 21 minutes of this show. That was like frustrating basketball to watch last night. Also, Jason, I love this take. I think we need more of this where we are like owners that are super reactionary. Like in the middle of a series, you're like, you know what, Coach Bud, it's not working. You're out. We're bringing in Stan Van Gundy. R.I.P. All right, let's look at the top gainers. So I love seeing this because clearly there's been some speculation on what's going to happen with these playoff moments because you saw John Collins, Reggie Jackson, and Clint Capella all were in the first two rounds of the playoff challenges, right? And now we're seeing them like John Collins is up 100% in the last day, Reggie's up 75, and Clint Capella's up 66. Could be that their teams are winning games and they performed well, but I think there's a lot of speculation that that they're going to be used again in other challenges. And also, like, guys, let's get excited about this Holo drop, right? They basically announced that the rebound packs are going to be playoff packs. So I love that. That's very exciting. Let's take a peek at what are some of the losers up in here. So Spencer Dinwiddie. Also, I heard a report yesterday that if the Nets do make the finals, Spencer Dinwiddie might be back for that. Like, shout out Spence. I didn't know Spencer's back in there. So that's pretty exciting. Steven Adams, metallic gold, taking a dip. Boban. This is disrespectful to Boban. I own this So Fresh moment. Disrespectful. Jaylen Brown, Series 1 is dropping a little bit. And Daniel House has got game. Clearly he has got game after we saw that bubble performance. Right? But yeah, I feel so much better about a playoff packs constellation. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's from the first round. So that's pretty sharp. That's going to be a lot of fun. M. Crowell over in the Twitch gang says, damn, I got to play off Clint, Collins, Reggie, all under 20. There we go. Real Rad Dad says, oh yeah, didn't get a LaMelo Holo? Here's your Chris Stapps, number 10,491. Listen, we can't be mad every time Top Shot does something, all right? Drunk Tree, I'm with you. I got one of those stress test packs last night. I got a good number in the stress test, so I also feel like I boned it, and then I'm in trouble today. But I'm excited. Let's take a look at some of those. Let's look at the challenges before I go through the tweet thread from Top Shot last night, looking at all of the exciting stuff. So we got two challenges live right now, both like hovering. Playoffs 3 is for 259. I believe that's the Giannis. And then playoffs 4, which is the Dame, is up at 293. Roughly around the same number of completions, 2,200. So let's take a look at this one first. Playoffs 3, that's the Giannis. And what do we've got? We've got a little over a day left. So I imagine this gets close to where the tray is, right? Like right around 2,500. So let's take a look. So we've got Chris Middleton at 67. They've all been like staying right around the same. Up 3% in the last day. The Butler's up 5%. Bam's down 3%. And Bryn Forbes. Get your Bryn Forbes at $49. Get that Brinny. But yeah, there we go. M. Crowell says, was it for new collectors? No, they actually they threw a stress test out there. I want to say it was at 7:30, or they tried to do it at 7:30 last night, and then they tried to do it at 7. It got pushed back to 7:30, something like that. So they was only 5,000 packs, and your boy got one. But yeah, this is what this challenge looks like. Let's go over to challenge 4. And see that again right around the same. I think people are a little bit more excited about the Dame, and you can see that by how many have been completed, and also by the price, a little bit more expensive. And the Jokic is the one keeping the price up, right? $83. Also, in what world are Norman Powell and Carmelo Anthony at this stages of their career more expensive than Michael Porter Jr.? The disrespect. I guess Melo makes sense, but Norman Powell, what are we doing here? Bryn Forbes costs more than Russell Westbrook. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. All right, let's go over to Top Shot's Twitter. I just kind of wanted to go through this thread a little bit. So here we go. Let's just look through some of these holos, right? So we've got the Christian Wood, nice little behind the back pass to, who was that to? I'm sorry, who was that pass to? Someone tell me in the chat. I need to see this one more time. I don't think I've ever seen that white man before for the Rockets. 00? Somebody help me. Somebody help me who that was. All right, here we go. Next one, we've got CJ. I like this one. This is a nice little moment. Dude, CJ is such a smooth dribble. I mean, it's kind of an underwhelming moment, but I do like CJ. We got Clint Capella says new. Shout out Clint Capella. This is a monster block. I love that. I love that one-handed. We've got Cole Anthony. This one's pretty sick, too. This is a game winner. This is a game winner. I know the Team Hold Discord is Cole fans. This is pretty nice. Greg Ostertag. Gosh. What else we got? Some dude on a 10-day contract. Yeah. Well, no one knows. I love that nobody knows this. Listen, I'm not saying Norman Powell is bad. I'm just saying he is not as good as Michael Porter Jr. Darius Garland. I don't know if I need to. I know there's some Darius Garland stands. I don't think that's me though. But I'm gonna tell you what. For $230, I'm happy about any one of these moments. Give me De'Aaron Fox though. We do love Fox. Shout out Martin 23 Kings if you're in there. For the win, another buzzer beater. Another buzzer beater. DeMar DeRozan. Here we go. Little step back. Was that a game winner as well? Or at least it was close to a game winner. Devin Book. We got D Book. Oh, man. God, I love Devin Booker. I love Devin Booker. Just give me that. Bus. Yeah, Bus. At least you're not asking for too much. You just want a number one. All right. That was DJ Wilson? That was not DJ Wilson. 00 on the Rockets? Was that DJ Wilson? The only reason I feel like I need to look that up is because I need to look this up. I'm looking it up right now. I need to know what number he is. Because then I need to take that back because DJ Wilson is not white. So that's why that's a little confusing for me. So so I need to take that back. But yeah, sign me up for the D-Book. From deep, a little Freddie Vanny Fleety. Oh my God. Oh my God. You love to see it. You love to see it. And guess what? On the Jazz. James Wiseman, sign me up for this. Sign me up for this. I know there's a lot of Wiseman hate. That's a nice little dunk. It's a nice little dunk. Tear down the rim. Triple J. Back from injury. Slam it down. Slam it down. Solid defense by the Blazers there. Ooh, Jaylen Brown. I'm excited about this one, too. This is a nice little tomahawk. Bang. Bang. We love it. It's Kurutz. All right. Thank you, Double Up. It's Kurutz. Wood pass to Kurutz. There we go. Thank you. DeMarvelous DeJosen. All right. Here we go. What else we got? Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Buckets. I like that they put hashtag Heat Twitter in there. I got to say, that is a classic Jimmy Butler play. And I'm glad we got the celebration after that, too. Hold on. We get a sniff incoming. Oh, man. Absolutely congested today. Who we got here? A little Karl Anthony Towns, little up fake. Take it to him. Daniel Tice. No one gets dunked on quite like Daniel Tice in the Top Shot world. Chris Middleton, pass. Although that is a really nice moment. That isn't. I sorry, Chris Middleton. Fear the deer. Kuz control. Pass. God, I'm going to gift this away. I'm not. I won't gift this away. I promise. What else we got here? Oh, here it is. Here's the bread and butter for $1 million. Woo! Give me that. Give me that, LaMelo. We love it. Malcolm, how do you post the LaMelo before Brogdon? Why are we gonna watch this now? Catch and shoot 3 from Malcolm. Malcolm's too disrespected. Here we go. Here's another one. I'll take this one too. Michael Porter Jr. Get that shit out. Pinned on it. I love it. I love it. Wait, do we see the rest of the play? Oh, my God. I thought he was about to slam that down, too. Mike Conley. Some more Jazz disrespect before we get out of here. I actually like that. That's a nice little move by Mike. Nice little move by Conley. Oh, man. He took steps. I love that. We're calling travels. What else you got? RJ Barrett. See a little lefty love. Throw it down on you. Throw it down on you. Solid rotation defense by the Hawks there. Rui. I actually remember watching this play. This was a nice dunk. That is a nice dunk on Beef Stew, man. Beef Stew just getting absolutely murdered. Absolutely murdered. Staying in Detroit, Sadiq Bey against my Boston Celtics. I think he went like 32 for 33 in this game. Just unbelievable. Celtics bring out the best in you. Serge Ibaka. Nice. I see what you did there. Top shot. This was in like the third one of the 7 games Serge played this year. That is a nice block, though. Sick with it, SGA. Give me the SGA, though. Give me that SGA. I love SGA. Although I don't like him trying to get that foul there at the end. Zach Levine, empty stat stuffer. What do we got here? Bang. Bang on him. All right. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking my language. Give me a Zion one time. Just murder. Just murder. Oh, man. Yeah, this is a great question. I remember bringing this up. I think when the gift came out, I was like, how is Rui in every single challenge? Joel Embiid. This is pre-meniscus tear. Buckets. Buckets, my man. Also, we're going to look at his Top Shot debut in a minute, but that is dipping. Oh, here we go. This right here. My favorite part about this is he like pats the chest. He's like, hey, I'm actually going to take this right by the defender right now. That's my favorite part. We're going to watch this one more time. This should be worth $1 million. Come on, I want to watch one more time. Let's go. Ready? Oh, yeah, I got this. See you. Is that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope? Not a chance. Luka. God, this one's so nice, too. Buckets. Buckets. We love Luka. All right, there we go. And then shout out Sharp Balloon, my man McCabe Beard right there. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. And Biscus. Someone asked, how many qualified for the Holo? I believe as of this morning, right, the last like number we saw was right around 8,000, 7,500 to 8,000. I imagine that gets up to like 9 or 10. But yeah, so I think that's what we're expecting. Remember, 2,500 packs, so it's at 1 and 4, 1 and 5, something like that. So we're excited. We're excited over here in the land of Mike. We're excited for a pack. I'm actually a little bit bummed. I wanted to be able to just move the marketplace to this afternoon and do the stream leading up to the drop, but unable to do that today. Artemis says, I see a bunch of plays, not special moments. Yeah, there were some good ones in there, though. There's some good ones I'm excited about in there. That Zion, God, that Zion, the LaMelo is pretty nice. There's a lot of nice dunks from players I don't really give a shit about, but that's okay. That's going to happen. Yeah, of course, Luka's the best moment in the drop. Luka's also the challenge reward, right? Is there a Luka challenge reward, KD challenge reward, and Embiid? Is that right? I can't remember. I know they said the Luke. I'm pretty sure the Luka is in there. Yeah, Luka's a reward. What else? What else is a check out for me? I wanted to pull up Embiid's Top Shot debut though. Here it is. It's right there. 465, man. This is dipped down under 500 again. And I think especially if we see oh my God, why can't I see? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. I apologize. My screen's too low. There we go. Moments. If they get knocked out of the playoffs, I imagine this dips a little bit lower too, and that is going to be on my watch list. That is going to be on my watch list. Eporty says, not digging the LaMelo off-balance ballerina spin. Interesting. Yeah. If you get one, are you moving off the Holo? I got to tell you, I wanted to ask everyone that question. What are your thoughts right now with this? Like, are we long-term holding these? Wow, look at this Embiid down 15% in the last, that's the last week, 6% in the last 24 hours, 2% in the last 4 hours. But yeah, what are we doing? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't sharing the screen. My bad, guys. But yeah, there it is. What are we doing with this Holo drop? Are we just flipping? Are we team flip and reinvest? Are we flipping and cashing out? Like, what are we doing? DC1 says, when you grab a look at this confidence that we're bringing in. When you grab that Holo, are you going to open it on stream at some point? Yeah, I will. I'll definitely. I would not allow. I wouldn't open it without you guys. I promise. Beamer says I'm not in queue today, but I'd sell it. I don't see that much I'm in love with. Here's what I'd say. If I hit Flipadelphia, Flipadelphia. It depends what I get. If I get a Zion, if I get a LaMelo, I'm probably holding those for a little bit. It really depends. It really depends. But I will say my thought process going into this, right, was you're getting, because remember when we thought it was going to be $1,000 and everyone was like, I'm not going for this. This is going to be minus EV. They dropped to 230. Everybody got hard. But if you get a Holo and 3 NGLEs, I am definitely going to be flipping some pieces because, wow, Mike Gordon, aggressive this morning. I like it. I have a wish list of some Top Shot Series 1 debuts that I think I can flip some of these pieces to accumulate some of stuff on my wish list. So, yeah, I'm probably going to flip some stuff if I get it. Not to withdraw, I don't think. Team hold long term, but look at James Elliott. Nice try, my brother. That's nice opening the Holo pack on stream and gifting your MGLEs to the people. You're a legend. Nice try. Nice try. Mir, this is a great point too. If you're not in the Holo drop, but you want to look for deals today, I'm sure there'll be some quick flips. But yeah, I think it depends on the moment for me, and it depends on what happens. But I guarantee I'm flipping a couple of pieces today because I really want that Zion Top Shot debut. I really want that Luka Top Shot debut. My collector score is in a healthy place. And though it is, I don't have any legendary moments right now in my collection, so it would be nice to have a legendary moment. I do think, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. In a perfect world, I could hold on to the Holo and flip some MGLEs. That would be nice. Stefan says, wish list, Vince Carter debut, favorite player of all time. Flip to get that one. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like if you have moments that you've been looking for, now's an opportunity, right? Because we know this pack's gonna be 230. I would imagine most of the Holos are gonna go for like 900 to 1,000 min. Let's actually look at the Holos that are listed right now. Let's look at Series 2 Holos and let's look at the floor. Let's look at the floor of these bad boys. Let's put some filters on this. Sets. Let's do Legendary Series 2. Wait, no, Holo. I'm sorry, guys. First time. So let's look at Holo Series 2, and then let's look from Ascending. So the floor the floor right now is $1,100. Josh Jackson. Remember, we were nervous about minus EV. If you bought a Holo pack and you got Josh Jackson, shout out Dustin one time, $11.95, still making profit. So you have to think you're at least getting 1K off of these, right? Dallas says, what's your Top Shot username? Want to check out your collection? I'll throw it in the chat. I'm not afraid. I'll throw that in the chat. I'll even pull it up on Moment Ranks in a second. Jay Webb said there's going to be a LaMelo MGLE challenge that will include moments from this pack as well. Yeah, there's been a lot of speculation on what that is. And I'm not good at that. But if you're not in the Discord yet, I imagine most people in this chat are in the Discord. But if you're not, look at our show notes. There's an invite right in there. There's a lot of fun and a lot of speculation and stuff like that. Look at DC1. This is the right thought process. Not team flip, team redistribution. Your boy got me excited yesterday on getting Carter last night on the stream. I know. Shout out Greg G. Dunn, who went out there and got a Vince Carter Top Shot debut last night. We like it. Kennard, oh my God. I swear, if I get a Kennard donation, I'm checking right now. I really, okay. All right. So far, all we're seeing on my action is the gifts from last night that we gave away. But yeah, I think that's where I'm at. It depends on the moment I get, but I'm very keen on trying to scoop a couple of things that I've been looking at for a long time. So like that again. Oh, Aaron Borland says, what is this? Looks like the channel's hit 2.75K. Hey, good job, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for liking the stream and subscribing. We appreciate it. It is kind of wild, right? We've been doing this. So it's June now. When did we start this? In late February, early March, I think we started doing the morning marketplace every day. And so, which is crazy. It's crazy we've done that many streams in like 4 months. But hey, let's get sentimental for a second. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in all the time. We really, really appreciate that, guys. We do. Otherwise, I don't know what I'd be doing, you know? Well, I guess I'd be talking to myself. I'd be screaming about Luke Kennard to myself. All right, listen, we're 40 minutes in. What other stuff we have? What other stuff you guys want to talk about? Doobie says, with only a series run of 99, we would be doing the ecosystem a solid to sell our undesired holo to someone who wants it. Yeah. Oh, man, I got another sniff coming. Sorry. I think that's a good point. I mean, we saw some. I know a lot of people who scooped some legendary, some holo moments to up their collector score for this pack drop specifically, right? And we also know that a finals drop, a legendary finals drop, is right around the corner. So we should, collector score is still going to be a thing. That's not going away anytime soon. So that's something to keep in mind as we move forward. And I would be curious too what people think are like. Oh man, I spelled Paul George wrong. That's embarrassing. What do people think are going to be the price point for these legendary packs? Wow, there's someone running right outside my window in very short shorts. Short shorts. This man has no shirt on, and I mean aggressively short. Aggressively short. Wow, that was a lot. There was a lot happening there. But yeah, so that's something to pay attention to. Let's look at. Oh, Luis Gonzalez says you got a Series 2 Holo Saboner. There we go. James Elliott says, did PG get a bump? Let's look at that. So look at his moments in the last 24 hours. His playoff moment is up 23%. So that's his that's the playoff reward is at 120. That's up 23%. Seeing stars up 14. Base 1 is up 6%. So a lot of green over here. Nothing in the red. Nothing in the red. So that's pretty good to see. Good for Paul George. Good for Paul George. What are the 6,000 people who don't get a holo doing with their 230 and Dapper? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm telling you, I'm keeping it in there. I'm keeping it in there until the legendary drop, and then I'm going to fire it. Then I'm going to fire it around. How do I convince my spouse that I need more Top Shot moments? The key is to get your spouse on Top Shot. My fiance is holding 7 packs right now. Just doesn't open them. Isn't that incredible? She's got like a throwdown. I think she has an MGLE pack. She has way better pack luck than I do. And then like a bunch of base. She got one last night. Just like, so yeah, she's holding now. Yeah. Artemis says, is the Zach Levine, wow. Did you guys hear that? Is the Zach Levine throwdown worth looking at? The min count is super low. I'm not into it, but I'm sure smarter people will tell you that it's worth something. So let's see. Let's look at what this is at. This is a reward as well, right? So we can throw, the throwdowns down 9%. I don't know. That probably goes down further before it goes up, right? Is Halliburton's MGLE price on the MGLE too high? I really do like Halliburton long term, but as being someone who's on a bad Kings team, it does feel like he's going to go down before he goes up. Like, look at this. So he's $11 for his 40K moment. I actually kind of like that deal. His Rising Stars under 200. This, wow, 250. You know what, Clapshot? This might be what I might get this with my 230 if I don't get it. MGLE at 688. That is a little high. I think with all the speculation that you're going to need rookies for this LaMelo, I think that boosted the price. Umbro shorts. They were, I don't know what they were, but they were short, fellas. They were short. Last holo drop, the LBJ 15K went up 150 to 200 from the people that struck out. I do think we'll see, we will see a boost. People are going to want to spend. Nerdbird said, if morning markets start in February, then August Vegas trip will be the team hold 6-month birthday celebration. Hell yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't been paying attention, we are going to Vegas August 7th to 10th to check out a couple Summer League games, have a meetup, maybe a show. So if you guys are interested, get in the Discord. We've got a channel for it. We get some good deals happening. We're pretty excited about that. Yeah, like this is the right comparison, Dan, like Argentina football team in the 70s. Jason says, who'd be a better buy, Vince Carter moment or the Anthony Edwards dunk of the year? Oh, wow. Short term, probably Anthony Edwards. I don't know. I go Vince Carter, though. It depends how good you think, how strong you think Anthony Edwards is as a player. But that's what I'm going for. Final pack is legendary. Yeah, finals pack is legendary, but I'm curious how much it's going to cost, Great point by Beamer there. How many moments has she gifted? You know what? She's gifted 0. Oh, no. She gifted me a Jeremy Grant for a challenge. She had a Jeremy Grant I needed that was going for like $60. She gifted that to me for a challenge. And I gifted her a Kira Lewis Jr. Because I'm not going to give out specifics as to why. I don't need you all doing some like research and shit, you weirdos. But those are the only gifts that happen. Those are the only gifts. Nice try, Louis. I see what you're doing. Listen, it's on the blockchain, baby. I don't want a Taylor Stein, hit piece. Shout out Taylor. What's the thought of the price of the trade playoff moment? Will a further playoff push it even higher? Who knows, man? Who knows? It's hard to speculate on that moment. I feel like the type of collectors that scoop that moment are thinking about holding. So I think that keeps that price a little bit higher than it typically would. But let's look. Wow, his metallic gold's up 15%. His base 2 assists, the 7,500, which I like that moment, is up 25% in the last 24 hours. Here it is, the playoff moment at 199. Wow, that is holding strong, up 11% in the last 24 hours. I imagine, right? We're seeing it impact it. We're seeing it impact. If a player has a good performance, it's happening. All right, what else? Sorry, I'm way behind on the chat, I feel like. Will the LBJ 12K moment ever pass the 15K in price? The 12K meaning the playoff moment? I don't think so, which is weird, right? Because it should be more rare. It's a little more scarce, but I just think the 15K turnaround no look 3 is pretty dope. So I don't think it will pass that. Oh, Adrian's in Vegas. That's good. We love that. Oh, Team Cocaine. Somebody said Team Cocaine, huh? God, that shit's the best. Shout out G Dunn and Rock and Roll for making that happen. Tanner, great question. Do we have the next 89 Cavs date? We had a terrible scheduling conflict the last week. It's tonight. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're back. All right, we're back. 8 p.m. Eastern, 89 Cavs. We are back. Mitch Connor says, so I was just out running and saw you doing the show through your window. Mitch, got to get longer shorts, my dude. Portsy says, just remember, AE is going to have a lot of future moments, short of any future running back. Vince Carter only has one. That's a very good point. Very good point. All right, I'm way behind. How many? I think Phoenix is a good buy considering they are advancing. Yeah, dude, I've been talking about Phoenix for a while. Let's actually look at DeAndre Ayton real quick because, he's poster boy of Team Hold right now. And look at this. No, God, I looked up Elf Payton. Don't look at this moment. So DeAndre Ayton is upset. His base series 1, not debut, is up 7%. Metallic gold up 5%. Everything is up. Everything's up except for his series 1 dunk is down a little bit, which I think this is a good buy. So I like that. Do you think that the Kyrie playoff moment will continue to go down? I don't think we're seeing Kyrie again. Ever. No, I don't think we're seeing him. Maybe late in the finals if they make it. I don't think we're seeing Kyrie though. I don't think. We're over here on YouTube while Sawyer is talking to himself on the Discord. Shout out Sawyer. We love Sawyer. Is there a pack drop on June 25th or am I tripping? What is the pack drop on June 25th? Because Stan says yes. What are we talking about? Is there a pack drop on the 25th? What are you guys talking about? Is that the legend? No, they can't do the finals drop until after the finals, obviously, Michael. But maybe is that the next playoff drop? Is that the next playoff drop that we're talking? Yeah, okay, everybody fixed it for me. Yes, second playoff. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Jay Worley says, should I sell my LeBron playoff moment during the challenge and scoop an undervalued Series 1 Top Shot debut? I've been eyeing or hang on to the 12K LeBron. This is really tough because everyone's like LeBron is the Apple stock or IBM, whatever you want to call it. I would flip this. I don't love that moment. I know everyone's like, oh, but it's his last time with his number. I don't really care about that. But I might be wrong. I just don't care. And I would rather have any other LeBron moment than that one, I think. But if you're looking at Series 1 Top Shot debut, I think I'm still moving off of it. Dude, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, Brandon, and it worked. Yep, there it is. We get the Doherty. Let's look at Kawhi real quick to see if there's been any movement on him. It sounds like they fear it is a ACL injury, which is not great, Bob, but it seems like, interestingly enough, most of his, this is the playoff dunk. is up. So everything seems to be kind of up, which is surprising, except for Metallic Gold Series 2, his Series 1 Showdown. No, so, okay, a lot of stuff has hit in his Series 2 layup. A lot of stuff has gone down. Where's his Top Shot debut? But the base set, okay, right there. Sitting at 830. Wow. Wowzers. Okay. Okay, I feel like I froze, but I didn't. I didn't freeze. All right, guys. What else we got? I got a few more minutes. Thoughts on Mikal Bridges' Top Shot debut. Bullish on the Suns, but not sure how high his ceiling can get. Listen, I don't think Mikal Bridges is going to go out there and score 30 a game ever. But Mikal Bridges is always going to be defending their best player. We saw him slow down, granted a hobbled LeBron, but slowed down a LeBron. We saw him get 20 a couple of times. He's going to be a really good player on a really good team from now on. So I'm pretty high on Bridges. I want to just see where his price is at right now. I scooped him at like 70, I think, a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was 60. I forgot to say Mikal, not Miles, but let's scroll down. What's going on? Mikal Bridges, gosh, Series 1 dunk down 10% to 80 bucks. Okay, so it's right around where I got it. Yeah, I mean, it's Series 1. I like that. It's a good team. I like that as well. Yeah, I'm with you. Tommy says, good morning, y'all. Great show last night. Greg was on fire with those new vids. Yeah, shout out Greg, rock and roll. Really good video stuff. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. All right, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm recovering from a cold, which isn't a problem. But my voice is a dumpster fire, and my throat feels like I've been swallowing razor blades. So I think we're going to wrap it here so I can give that a break. Joseph says the Kawhi info is that his knee was too swollen to tell, so they don't know if he actually tore his ACL yet. Yeah. James says thoughts on minting these little videos. Dort, PJ, Legs, and Sword. That's a great call. Also, shout out to First Mint. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure you guys all subscribe. If you listen to this, I'm sure you listen to First Mint. But First Mint just announced today they're doing a little NFT action. They're having their first ever NFT, and the utility's already built in. It's gonna get you access to their Discord and a bunch of other stuff. So shout out LG and the First Mint. They do really sharp stuff. A lot of talented people over there, and it's cool seeing them grow in a meaningful, fun way. So shout out LG. That's pretty good. But yeah, we have a lot of videos we should NFT probably. So it's a good idea, James. It's a good idea. No PJ. Guys, don't worry. We're playing the PJ drop. Stream during the drop today. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm booked during that time. Unless something changes, I don't think I'm going to be doing it. Last question. Do Bucks force a game 7? I think the Bucks win by 25 tonight. I think we'll know in the first quarter whether this is going to be a game. I think if the Bucks get a 10-point lead, the Nets pack it in. They rest KD, give Harden a little more time, and then come out and try to win game 7. What's up, everybody? All right, let's get out of here. I'm going to play the PJ drop. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like the stream, subscribe. The 89 Cavs are back tonight at 8 o'clock. It's not Top Shot Talk, but actually, you know what? Maybe we rip a Holo pack if I get one at the end of 89 Cavs. Who knows? We'll see. But check out 89 Cavs. It's a lot of fun. We'll be talking all things hoops at 8 tonight. It'll be a good time. Let's get PJ on here and get out of here. Bye, y'all. PJ Washington.